Roll it back, press play. It's that video game replay. Cartridge dreams, old school days. We're bringing back that pixel haze. Video game replay, kicking it old school. 8-bit legends, button mashing cool. Blowing in the dust, fire up the past. Video game replay. Good times that last. From the couch to the arcade go. It start, let the stories roll. Replay.
You ever notice how everything needs charging now? Your phone, your watch, your earbuds, your toothbrush. At this point, if your couch could plug in, it would bill you monthly. Well, congratulations. Society has peaked. Introducing the bicycle. No gas, no electricity, no subscription plan, no app that crashes right when you're late. Just you, your legs, and the quiet realization that you are an engine now. That's right. With a bicycle, the only thing skyrocketing is your heart rate and your deep resentment for hills. Tired of paying $6 a gallon just to sit in traffic contemplating your life choices? Hop on a bicycle and experience a new kind of regret. Physical regret. And get this, maintenance is cheap, there's no oil changes, no software updates, and the only thing that needs upgrading is your cardio. So ditch the gas pump, ignore the charging station, and rediscover transportation powered by human suffering. Bicycles. Because the energy prices are high, but your expectations don't have to be.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on the VRG pod. Today, I'm joined with my co-host, CJ.
What's up?
And my co-host, Larry.
over here with us.
Yep.
Hey, everybody.
So how you guys' week been? What's been going on?
Same old. As you know, still on top of fantasy football. I figured I brought it up last time. Bring it up again.
Jerky.
I'm still on the bottom.
I got a promotion at work. Got a nice little raise from it. So
That's what's up.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was a corporate man, kind of ish, but now I'm like really a salaried corporate man in America, so it's kind of cool. So we're happy.
Yeah.
You
Also,
salary man?
salary man. What's that raise looking like?
Couple bucks or two.
Couple bucks or
Looks like
two.
Okay.
I like
Uh-huh.
it. Well, personally, I upgraded. I finished a chapter in my life. I finally got my license, so I'm a legal driver.
Yeah. What were you doing before that to get to and from work?
Oh, I was walking everywhere.
Statute of limitations, bitch.
Yep, just walking. You know me, big walker.
Congratulations on that, man. Welcome to the hell that is legality.
Yeah. What's going on in your life, Big Larry? Yep.
Not a whole lot, really. Just going to work, doing that crap, trying to keep a habit of doing some woodworking stuff, but that takes effort, and I just don't have that kind of time anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, turn it off.
I respect it.
I used to be a lot more creative, but in my old age, apparently creativity is just not a thing anymore.
I respect it. I haven't really even been gaming that much. Playing a little bit of NBA 2K, the newest one, which is just a big money grab, but
Yeah.
something to do. And I'm young with no bills, and I got money, so they can grab it. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a crazy one. That needs clipped.
Yeah.
I'm young with no bills, so they can grab it. Yeah.
Sounded kind of weird, but the message.
Soundboard stuff right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the game for the week is the original NES 1996 Top Gun, published by Konami, based on the classic 1986 movie Top Gun. Classic. I actually watched this movie not too long ago with my mom.
The
original one, but I got it
Okay.
spoiled on the radio like a week before I watched it. What was going to happen? I know. What are the odds of that?
I know, right? Getting it spoiled on like a 35-year-old fucking movie, man. It's awful.
I know. Like a week before I watch it, I'm like, what are the odds?
I've never seen it. Not
What?
gonna lie.
Well, I was just about to spoil it for you as well. It's a good movie. I'll give you that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll watch it.
Well, a week before, it was literally like unprompted. I was driving somewhere with my mom. She had one of those local channels on, and she was talking. He was talking about Goose, and like how he died. And I was like
Oh.
I didn't know. I was like, okay, I don't know what movie you're talking about. And I'm watching this show or this movie, and I'm like, oh my god, this is what they're talking about. This guy's about to die right here.
No Goose.
Not Goose.
Random fact from the 80s. Did you know that the Top Gun VHS is what helped spawn the home video market?
Really?
I did not know that.
It was so expensive that it has what's called the Top Gun Pepsi ad on the front of it. Because I think like the initial copies of it were like $100 and some a piece.
Oh my god, that's back then too. It's like a
Yeah,
$400 thing now.
Yeah.
It was, you can get an NES with Super Mario Brothers, or you can get Top Gun. Good luck getting a video player to go with it, but
Yeah.
That's insane.
How about what do you guys think of the game? I mean, classic, obviously, but what do you guys think?
Well, I guess sometimes less isn't always more. I didn't love it. This is maybe a me thing. I hate
You gotta be
flying
honest
games
here.
so bad. I'm so bad at flying games. I've always been bad at flying games. I remember a Star Wars flying game where you go down to the planet and the little Naboo fighter, and I was dog shit at it. Like, I'm not good at flying games, and I'm not gonna lie. I kept just getting lit up, dude. They lock on their tracking, and I could not get away. I just go up and down and try moving, and they just get me, dude. I'm bad at it. It's not my favorite, but it might be user error. There's a little bit of user error.
I took some time today to watch a old video of it. Someone give you a breakdown of it, and they actually said, you're supposed to dodge the bullets, but the game was actually designed for you to shoot the missiles.
I think
Yeah,
I was
that
not
makes
shooting the
sense.
missiles.
I was
No, I mean,
trying,
who the
but
hell
I was
thinks
just
about that?
missing. Yeah,
No,
I was
yeah.
trying to shoot everything, but it did not work good for me.
Maybe it's my Zoomer TikTok brain, but I was getting bored. I was getting bored while playing it. I mean, it was like kind of remind me of a Flappy Bird type game. You're just trying to keep on getting your high score, beat your high score. And I didn't mind it. It was a mindless game, but I didn't feel like there was a whole lot to it. And again, I did not know you were supposed to shoot the missiles, so probably a little user error there too. But I definitely liked Mario better last week. Maybe that's the emotional connection there, but I definitely like Mario better.
I think that definitely Mario is just more user friendly in the door, but Top Gun was one of those games that in the 80s everybody had it. Strangely enough, we owned it. The guy down the hill owned it. Aidan, your dad, your uncle owned it. I mean, it was just hard to get away from because movie properties were big as they always are.
Yeah.
But it's again, I the old guy coming in the room here, man. You got a handful of games. You might have been able to rent a game and have it for the weekend, but when you owned a game, that's like that and Mario, the only games you own for 6 months at a time. So getting good was what you had to do. And did you guys actually even get past the first stage?
No, I kept
No,
dying.
listen.
I'm so bad at it, dude.
I did not know there was a second stage. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't win
Okay.
at mind games.
Okay, well then you missed the worst angry video game nerd part of it, but also I think it's fun if you get decent at it. There's a landing sequence, so you get done, you go through the whole thing.
I watched a video on it actually, or not like a video. I read something in an article, and it was talking about the hardest part of the game was the landing sequence. Which I was like, if that's the hardest part, then I just suck at this because I can barely fly my plane right.
And what the hardest part is when you look at the screen, it would show you up, down, left, right, whatever, and it's basically control tower trying to tell you how to what you need to do. Sorry, trying to do something here. And you would think when you see up, down, you're putting the nose up or down. Well, it's not actually that. There's actually an altitude adjustment with the speed all showing up on the side of your screen. and that's what you actually had to adjust to.
Oh, makes a
So I'm
little more
trying.
sense. So on the left side is that's where the
Yeah, so you had
that makes
altitude and then you had speed,
that makes a little bit of a difference
Okay.
actually there.
and
Yeah, I feel
somewhere
like
in the middle of that, it gives you a heads up. Say you got to have like 200 speed with like a 100-foot altitude and all that.
Yeah, no, that
okay,
makes a lot of sense.
I think I didn't quite do my due diligence on this game. I personally I thought I got the gist of it. Played it for about an hour, and I thought, oh, I got the gist of it. This is just the game. I didn't necessarily know that there was that much to it, or games back then even had that much to it of this style. I definitely thought it was like more of an arcadey, Flappy Bird, high score type of game.
Well,
I got my ass kicked.
it
Yeah,
was very arcade. Because like I say, you could probably walk into it and see Afterburner, which was very arcadey from the Sega Genesis or the Sega arcade systems, but this was, Nintendo trying to bring the arcade home. But yeah, this game had 4 levels. I've never seen level 3 on my own, so I'm not gonna act like I was actually somebody who's good at this. But
Mhm.
the second level, actually, I guess for every level after that, you had to actually like dock with a fueler in midair, which would
Shit.
reload your fuel
Shit.
and
You
reload your
really
ammo.
Damn.
And
That's
if you
that's
didn't do it, you didn't get refueled. So you had basically like another 3 minutes and you were gonna die. It's like, well, that's so cool. Like here, just let
kind
me
of
let
badass.
me fly
Yeah,
off into hell.
that's dude, crashing into the ocean would be terrifying. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like that might
if I
be
am a soldier with a gun on me, then I only have one choice there, and
yeah, dude, I'm
it's in my
out.
own hands. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. What's scarier, like crashing into the ocean or crashing into the ocean and living? Like I would rather not survive that.
But I mean, I look at it and yeah, it's basic. I mean, it's blue sky with every so often here's a little white cloud to make you feel like you're actually moving.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, it's simpler times, like I say. Just Mario is 10 times more. I don't even know, visually stimulating than
Immersive.
this is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but this, like I say, for what it was during that time, I mean, unless you had if you had a PC, this was pretty close to top tier air air assault type games.
yeah.
That could make sense.
I, I
It's been terrible for me, air assault games. Always.
yeah. I honestly wasn't never even good at driving games.
I can agree with that a little bit.
So yeah, I have a fun fact here for you that I had no clue. The songs "Danger Zone" and "Take My Breath Away" were both originally made for the movie Top Gun. I did not know that.
Take my breath away. I knew that one.
Oh yeah,
And "Danger Zone," I did not know that was made for Top Gun. I thought they were just like songs that happened to be in Top Gun.
That happened to be in it.
Yeah,
well
that kind of blew me
that's
away
like,
when I read that.
well that's still classical '80s movies where soundtracks were built for it because they could sell you a CD as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, makes sense.
I
Totally
mean,
makes sense.
now it's more of oh, you're in my movie, and hey, you all know Nicki Minaj, so it's makes you feel like it's actually in your world
Yeah.
versus
yeah,
you coming to that world.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed now, I know they sold it hard with the most recent Spider-Man movie, the Miles Morales one. They like sold like a whole album with Metro Boomin, the producer, and it's kind of like I didn't really think anything stood out on it. It kind of almost felt like, "Hey kids, look, you like this guy? Oh yeah, what about this guy? Hey, older fellas, we got Nos on here too." And I'm like, that wasn't very good though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah.
And I like Nos, but that Nos song was terrible.
Nas is hit or miss for sure. I do feel like in
Yeah.
general with video games and movies, the culture surrounding them has kind of died off. Like I feel like back in the days, like there was such a wave when a hit movie like this came out. Like there was merch being sold, there was songs told about it. Like There was everyone. There was one-liners. There was songs coming out of it. I feel like you don't see that nowadays with like what's like this generation's Mario or like I feel like we just don't have that. We have games that come and go. Is that due to our
Like
attention span or?
mine and your generation are like maybe a little bit younger. Because if we're going a little bit younger, might have to say sadly it might be Fortnite. Like
Yeah, I think it
battle
probably
royale scene, it tapped into it. Like I mean, Minecraft might be like our Mario in a way. You know what I mean? It really might be our Mario.
you might be right,
I think it might
but
be
still,
Minecraft.
it might be Minecraft.
It's that simplistic, but everybody loves it. Everybody our age can still go back and appreciate it. Same thing. Larry can go back and appreciate Mario every day, dude. That's how I am about Minecraft. Like, if you want to get
You
on
might
right
be
now,
right.
dude, I'd get on Minecraft.
I never thought about it. Never thought about that.
You just asked it, but it has to, I think.
Okay, well let's you've proposed a thought and idea. So here's a question for the for everybody on this. Did my generation ruin mascots for you? Because basically, the only thing you're getting is redone, rehashed, remakes of everything that I got as a kid. Mario,
100%.
Sonic. I think even Crash Bandicoot keeps trying to make a comeback every so often. Mega Man gets a redoing every so often. Castlevania keeps getting rehashed every so often. I mean, yeah, Steve from Minecraft is probably the only new character I could think of that doesn't have a trail behind him that makes it something more. So, do you want to blame that on my generation? Because I didn't create them. So go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm
That's a
gonna
good
blame you a little bit on your
question,
I think I'm gonna blame you a little bit on your generation. And I do think
Yeah.
I like Minecraft, but I don't for the video game of our generation. But what movies? Like Larry said, like they're like all these original movies. What like cult classic movies have we had this generation? I feel like there's been a lot of remakes of Larry's
Yeah.
generation, but there's been like a lack of originality with these things. I feel like.
I should agree. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the last time I was like genuinely really excited to go to the movies.
Exactly.
Almost more of like, that movie seems like cool enough to go to. The last time I was like super stoked to go to the movies was when Phantom Menace was playing in theaters in Bridgeport. I swear that was the most excited I've been to go to the movies, and
Really?
I don't know how long, dude. I was so excited, and I went, and Jacob, he called me back and was like, yeah, fine, like I'll show up, but I'm gonna be late." I'm like, dude, I didn't care if you were coming or not. I'm sitting in here. I got a Darth Maul watch on, dude. I'm in the theater right now. Like, I'm here. Other than that, like, I can't think of an original movie I was genuinely stoked to see for our generation. I think one that I was
I mean,
gonna
it's
say one that I
$40
think
if you want to go see a movie and get popcorn. So.
I was gonna say that one that I thought did really well, but that takes from Larry's generation, which is Wreck-It Ralph. I thought it did really well, but shit, the whole game is based on Larry's generation, so it's like,
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true too. I mean, I honestly, again, being a dad, I have kids that are your all's ages, which makes this whole thing dynamic really weird. But either way, I mean, I feel bad for you only on the idea that you don't have anything that's totally new. Even like with Sonic, okay, this year. I think this year there's new Sonic 3 coming out, right?
Yeah, there is.
And Shadow's gonna be in it, and I know of Shadow. I didn't play Sonic long enough to know anything really about it, but the two things are coming out of his Knuckles is coming back, who's got what's his name? Elja something or other, the black dude,
Oh, I know.
the English
I
black
know
guy. I can't
exactly.
think of his name.
I know exactly who you're talking
it's
about.
acting as him. Okay, they're voicing
Wait,
him.
wait. Say what you just said.
The guy's playing
Like-
Knuckles in Sonic. He's Elga. I can't think of his name is. I know he's English. He should have been the first Black Bond.
Yeah,
I know his face.
this. Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up real quick. You said he's playing Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it Idris Elba?
Yeah, Idris
Thank you.
Elba.
Yeah, there,
Yeah.
there you go.
Sorry, Mr. Elbra. I'm sorry I couldn't remember your name. I do love your work, but that was the big thing about 2. Jim Carrey was the big thing about 1. And this one here is going to be, Keanu Reeves' Shadow.
Yeah,
But I see Shadow. I see the trailer, which there's no spoiler. Go on YouTube, watch the damn trailer yourself. But I see this whole thing happening, and I'm like, I've seen enough Sonic over the last 30, 40 years to be like, we're going to get supersonic. So, spoilers first, if you heard it here, but
Yeah.
Sonic is going to go golden in this movie. You can kick the shit out of Shadow.
What? I didn't know.
But like I say, if you played the video games or at least kept up with them, you should know where this is going. So, I get back to my original point. It's just you're not going to be shocked by anything. You know, we will never get the Luke, I'm your father moment, which is totally not the right line, but still, we'll never get that.
No, you're right though. No, you're
That is
absolutely right, and I hate it, dude. Like
those iconic one-liners.
I don't want to be. I've said this for like the past 4 or 5 years, maybe. Is I don't want to be 40 today, like just instantly, but to have lived the life of a 40-year-old, like now, to live the past 40 years. Yeah, dude, like that's the life. Like I think that's the timeline to live.
I would say, I would tell you from my experience, probably being right about 50, 55, actually, you probably got to live in the best period of life and enjoy it. I call myself an 80s kid because I remember the 80s, but I think generally I don't know if we recognize as like the years where you hit like your 10 through teens, because that's where a lot of your development happens. So technically, I guess I'm a 90s kid. But man, I would have the shit I was doing in the early 90s. If I was doing that in the 80s, yeah, I'd have the long hair and freaking wearing leather pants and all that shit too.
And to touch on what Larry said with the Luke, I am your father, or however the saying goes, that like even with Top Gun, the original, he says, "I feel the need for speed." Like that was in the original Top Gun, and that's become like a big saying now. And I can't think of any recent movies to memory that have had something that has affected the pop culture like that. You know, I was thinking
Not to that
maybe
extent,
Five Nights at Freddy's. That kind of touches like there's been movies and that was a video game, and I know one of my cousins younger cousins really likes that game.
Mm-hmm.
Larry, rumor has it you can do that. You can do the laugh. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. I like it a lot. I remember the first time you did it. The one time, I don't remember where we were. I think it might have been a little league basketball game, and I did. I got jerked over. I'm like, what? What? Who did that? I was like, that was badass accurate.
They called me out on it already. It's just like, okay, I can't find that in there. No, that ain't it. I'll find it later.
He'll find it. You got to reach deep down.
I'll say there's a couple movies in our timeline that might have been like.
I'm definitely looking over some, but
Talladega
definitely
Nights,
not to the extent.
Shake and Bake is pretty iconic, I'd say. 8 Mile by Eminem might be there. Not saying to the extent of.
What generation do you think that falls on? Because that was early 2000s, right?
Yeah, Talladega Nights was 06. Well, I see
that was
Robots
a year after
here.
I was born, so I don't know if
Robots in 2005 was one of my favorite movies ever for the longest time. I watched that movie daily for at least a year.
Well, see, I get what you're saying, but I'm 19 years old, and I would have been 0 when Robots came out and 1 when Talladega Nights came out. So I don't know if that was my generation's doing. That might have been the fall off of the 90s.
All right, let's look at 2010s. It does kind of get rough, in my opinion, in the 2010s.
They say movie theaters are dying and digital copies.
Ex Machina, 2014.
Ex Machina or whatever it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
Machina.
never watched only like half of it.
We're gonna get roasted for that.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think it's Ex Machina.
The Django Unchained. That's a big one.
Never watched it, but I mean, it doesn't it still doesn't reach the entire culture, though. I think that's the bigger thing. The stuff from the 80s, like,
right.
I mean, come on now, you got to go back to even to, like, the Governator. The dude was full of one-liners and little, people still at this point, hasta la vista, baby. People talk about Arnold. They find an accent that nobody has. I mean, you don't get any of that anymore. I mean, at best, like even when I'm like, I'm Batman, I feel Michael Keaton. I don't feel Christian Bale. So I mean,
I like Christian Bale. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm the guy that died.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super stoked for this new Joker movie. I really, really, really liked Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I loved that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it a lot. You don't like it, Larry? You didn't like it?
I
haven't
love the
watched
original
it,
movie,
just-
but I love the actual Joker. But I heard the next one's going to be a musical, which has me a little worried.
It's
I don't.
supposed
I
to
know
be. I
it's
think this has
pretty
these
big on
parts.
Harley Quinn, which yeah, a little concerning, I suppose. I did like the Joker movie was really good. That's one I've watched. I'm not really big on rewatching movies, other than like there's a few movies maybe I've seen like 5 times. It's either I've seen it once, 5 times, or 50. And for 50, it's just Star Wars. Like nothing else is 50. Everything else is 1 or 5 times. And if I haven't watched it 5 times yet, if I'm in between 1 and 5, it's I just haven't watched it for the final time yet. That's gonna be 5.
Yeah,
Let me think.
I was looking here and I was looking at some games. There's the original Top Gun, some games that were based on movies, and none of
Okay.
them are in my generation. There's the Jurassic Park, the game, Batman, Batman original game, the Ghostbusters video game, Lord of the Rings, Shadows of Mordor. Was that our generation?
These all sound like Nintendo
Yeah,
games.
I was just say I
Yeah, they
don't know
do.
about
Like I'm
that.
looking at, it, and none of them are our generations of games.
I'm gonna
Oh,
keep it honest. Our generation had some dog shit movie games. Like it was super specific to where it was kind of not good. Like the Spider-Man movies, the originals. Like let's be real, the originals. They were. I mean, they were really good movies, and then like the games were kind of like. The Spider-Man 2 game was pretty good though. I'll say that it was pretty good on the PS2. Game was kind of
Are you
nice.
talking like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I like
Make sure
Tobey.
we got this.
the
Yeah, I'm not
original.
an Andrew Garfield guy.
No, dude, I'm sorry. Nothing against the guy, other than the fact I hated his movies. Like, I'm sorry. I liked the most recent ones better than I did the middle ones. To me, it's 1, 3, and then 2. Like the originals are easily the best. I didn't
I, th- I,
hate
th-
the newest.
I think Andrew Garfield got the Christian Haydenson treatment. He was he was a good actor who got bad lines and bad acting direction. So like, I know you brought up Star Wars, but we'll talk about the prequels real quick. Little Anakin, you can see why you don't like the snot. But when you brought Christian Haydenson in there, it's like I can like him, but they made him such a dork that I hate him just because he's a freaking dork and he's fucking Darth Vader.
Some of his
You know?
lines were pretty bad.
Yeah,
A lot of them were. I hate
No,
sand.
say
It's gritty and gets everywhere.
I know, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the more I watch it, sometimes I kind of like cringe up at myself that I like really like it. Because episode 3's got. I'm sorry, I know Empire's the one, but like to me, it's Revenge of the Sith, and I love Ewan Gregor as Obi-Wan. I like Hayden Christensen. I like him as Anakin, but I agree. Some of the line, like
You
the
know what?
sand
I'm
was bad.
gonna throw out a hot take here. I
Okay.
think maybe the reasons that we aren't having these sayings and these phrases that are pushing past into like the whole culture is because we're afraid of sounding a little corny or sounding a little generic. Like for example, what I said, like I have the need for speed. Like that's very corny, but it surpassed into the culture. And same for like or like say hello to my little friend. Like that's corny, but it was funny, and it kind of went into the culture. And I feel like we're afraid. I feel like we're afraid of that, and we're trying to get super deep and super intellectual instead of just
I
like
can kinda, yeah,
some corny fun lines that
I
everyone
can
can
agree
say.
with
And
that. It almost seems like
So-
everybody's too cool to say it because it was corny. When in the
Yeah.
back in the day, it was more of like everybody's gonna say it. This is fucking awesome and corny. Maybe I don't know if they thought it was, Larry. Maybe you didn't think it was corny in the moment, but like I feel like everybody at our age is so afraid of sounding so dumb that we just kind of sound dumb.
Well, I mean like I say, but you think like every Schwarzenegger line, it was corny as shit, dude. Every one of them.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, outside of "I'll be back," but still, like when you put it in references, like that's kind of corny, man. But I mean, yeah, I think I agree. I think it's actually not even a hot take. I think it's a pretty good realization. Is the idea that you're all current day generation itself is just like you say, it's too
Mhm.
cool. We have to be
Yeah.
cool. We can't be the dork. We can't be. I mean, hell, what's the last time they made a nerd movie? Like straight up, just nothing but nerds. I mean, there was literally a series called Revenge of the
Mhm.
Nerds, which there was
Yeah.
nothing but
Yeah.
stupid, nerdy, geeky guys and a couple hot girls to make the nerds more nerdy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you don't get anything anymore. I mean, hell, everybody's cool. Where's like the Fast and Furious? We're all driving Toyota Corollas and Celicas. Just like
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe our culture is just maybe it's our generation. Maybe maybe you guys set the bar and
We just can't reach.
we just can't reach it. But I'm hating a little bit. I feel like we've evolved into something else. I definitely feel like new shows nowadays, especially TV shows. Don't get me wrong, there are some banger old TV shows, but there was no TV shows that have the depth of TV shows nowadays. Like they're getting deep. Like there's TV shows with $400 million budgets. Like
One thing I
it's
really don't like though with that is hey everybody, go check out my new TV show only streaming on Hulu, one new episode a week, or here's the whole season. I don't like that. That really upsets me. It like that. It really.
well,
Yeah,
it doesn't
that
really doesn't quite bother me, even though I do watch everything completely legally and purchase through the respectable streaming services. But
Absolutely.
I,
Absolutely.
but that doesn't bother me as much. Like the show I watched recently, which I really liked, like maybe one of my favorite singles seasons of shows of all time was the new Shogun. I really liked that. I thought it was amazing. I really like how they dealt with the language barrier and different cultures mixing. I thought it was very good. I really it's up for like 20,000 Emmys right now. But
Ooh.
yeah, it's like up
Um,
for everything right now.
Sorry, random thought. I was watching a video on old DOS games the other day.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get it wrong. Something John Cavill, whoever the guy who wrote Shogun, something Cavill. Not our Lord and Savior Henry Cavill, but somebody
Yeah.
of his line, I'm sure. There's a DOS game from 1983, 84 called Shogun. And
Is
I'm
there?
guessing it's yes. And
James
at some
Cavill.
point in time, we're gonna have to figure that. I'm gonna have to find that game and we're gonna have to play it and be like, God, that was awful. But if it's anywhere even close to or remotely close to this show, then it might be decent. But
Yeah.
sorry, that brain cell fired up and died, so it had to scream it out. So
No, for sure. I feel like this episode has been all over the place. We had me and my co-host here, CJ, maybe didn't quite do our due diligence in checking out the entire game. We kind of gave up on it a little too early. But I will say he did rage quit, and I rage quit a little bit too. Yeah.
well, that's classic.
But I
That's
didn't love
classic
it.
gaming for you, though. I mean,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
let you know, it still could happen. The only thing is when you rage quit with Nintendo, your controller's only going 6 feet away because it's still stuck to the damn thing.
Yeah. And don't get me, there's going to be a lot of rage quits in the future.
Oh yes,
That's all I'm gonna
oh
say.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Until Tetris comes around, oh no, I'm here.
We're gonna when we get to that game or a game like that, we're gonna have to do a high score battle to see who gets the highest score for sure.
Easily. Bro, play me in
For
Yoshi.
sure.
Play me in Yoshi.
I'll
That-
rage
that-
quit in 30 seconds from that damn music.
For sure. But Top Gun. What do you guys any final thoughts? Any conclusions? What we think of the game or?
Maybe I've been
Um,
spoiled, and that's why I don't like it. Maybe that's what I think. Maybe I like I said, pretty bad at flying games, and maybe I was spoiled with the flying games I have played before. I'm gonna name one that hopefully we visit. I like Star Fox a lot better than Top Gun the game, and maybe that's why. Maybe it's just missing that fantasy factor to me, to where I'm kind of like, bleh. So I'd give
get
it a 6 out of 10. Not that I hate it, but it
wow.
does its purpose. It's a 6-ish out of 10.
I'm glad to know that in your world that you can hate me for everything I do, but you're still gonna love me. So that's good to know. But,
A 6 is like mediocre. You know, it's
It's
I think it
mediocre.
did its job.
It's not bad.
Maybe a
6
5.
is a-
Maybe a 5.
Hey, I set that bar for love really low, so 6 is like, you love me, like you really, really love me. If I may, I suggested it because one, I remember the game. It's one of those ones from my age that everybody had, so it was something that I know at some degree we all played. Going back to it, yeah, I kind of remembered how much it kind of sucked. But on the same token, I think maybe my desire to see this came out of nostalgia goggles. Because there's bits and pieces of it I still love and still remember, but when it comes down to a raw video game and even more as I guess a flight simulator / action shooter, it sucks. So in retrospective, knowing that I have a chance to look back at it, I'm actually going back on the other side of 5. I'm gonna say I give it a 4 out of 10, and it's really just because it doesn't hold up well. There are better choices out there. Not a whole lot more on the NES. Maybe like Top Gun 2. It's at least a little faster. But in the end game of it, I think I say rose-colored nostalgia is really what brought me to this table today.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think, touch on what you said. I think that a nostalgia factor is definitely going to be what some people are looking for. Like maybe it's just their favorite game growing up that nobody's ever talked about, and they're going to look, oh, these guys are playing my favorite game. And I feel like it's important to dive into what people find important. And at the end of the day, if that's what the viewers want, that's what the viewers want. But
Absolutely.
I do think maybe in the future I might have to dive a little deeper into Top Gun, because I did kind of rage on and not get past the first level that I did not know there was a second level as well. But
Agreed.
if I'm basing it off all my knowledge of gaming and not just from that time period and its respective time period, I might have to give it a 3.5. I really didn't
Wow.
enjoy the game.
I hated it.
I've played a lot more games. There's not a whole lot of games that I would or that might be one of the lowest games that I've played on on the simulator personally. I even or the full priced game cartridge. I mean,
Can I ask you a quick question on that note?
yeah.
Can you name a game that you would rather play Top Gun than? So, like, would you rather play Top Gun than anything that you know of off the top of your head, at least? Because I know kind of hard off the top of your head, but like, is there a game that you'd want to play less than this game?
Mm.
Maybe Google Snake. Google Snake.
I'm not gonna lie. No offense, maybe it's the nostalgia for me, bro. But Google Snake got me through some like junior math class, bro. I'm going back.
or when the internet's out and you're like jumping that dinosaur over the cactuses on Google.
Okay, I'll play Top Gun over that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I would say that one, yeah, because for a while it's all right, but the dinosaur doesn't have to land, so he just keeps going.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. The VGR podcast. A lot more to come. A lot more games. A lot more rage quits. Thank you guys.
Yep. Come again, free Diddy.
You didn't show your Diddy shirt. Oh,
Ain't no party
ain't no party like a Diddy party.
like a Diddy party.
Were you hiding the tentacles, that Diddy? Were you hiding the tentacles?
8,000 bottles of lube.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.